I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. Live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Salute the Bucks Nation. Salute the friends and family. First of all, I want to apologize to friends and family for what we were forced to watch in the second half of this game. An absolute disgrace what we just watched. We scored 8 points in the fourth quarter. What just happened, friends and family? We've gotten blown out 2 games in a row. What is happening? We shot 30%. We look absolutely terrible. I don't want to hear about no early game. No excuses. We played awful, period. Are you kidding me? A 24-0 run? What an abomination and a disgrace that we just watched here on a Sunday, no less. Wow. Ridiculous, friends and family. I can't believe this. What a shame. We didn't even shoot 40%. We completely laid down in the second half. We laid down. There was no trying. We quit. We quit, friends and family. We quit. God, every time we put faith in this team, every time they make us believe, then they turn around and spit in our face. We were believing. We're like, we won 7 out of 10, whatever the case may be. We're on a good winning streak. And then the pundits were saying, hey, you guys aren't playing anybody. When you guys start playing people, it's going to be a different story. And now look. Now look. Giannis doesn't deserve to come back to this, getting blown out back-to-back games. And then we got to play Boston tomorrow when we can't guard the three. What do you think is going to happen against Boston? We can't guard the three. I can't believe we let the Bulls do that to us. The Bulls aren't good enough for us to go on a 24-0 run. This was really bad, friends and family. This was a demoralizing loss. This is damn near a loss that should get your coach fired. I know that won't happen, but this was terrible. I also want to say that we've been discussing defense a lot and blaming the players and all of that. What we found out, shout out to Bshack, is that per the last post-game press conference, Doc said that's their scheme is the double and that they are okay with giving up certain threes. Are you kidding me? This hasn't been working. Why are you still doing that? So again, when we're looking at the defense, I don't want us to just blame the players. It is a scheme issue. This is a Doc problem. Doc said that this is okay for teams to get these type of open threes. I can't believe we just got cooked. We had this game under control. We were up by 16 and got blown out still. Do you not understand how big of a momentum shift and swing that is within a quarter and a half? How can we not score? How, as a professional basketball team, can you not score 10 points in a quarter but give up 33? What did we just watch? Friends and family, help me. Help me. What just happened? 19 turnovers, 30%, 37% from the field. What an embarrassing loss. This is one of our worst losses of the year, especially against a team like the Chicago Bulls. This is crazy. I'm so frustrated. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We grind to win, lose, or draw. Hit the like button for the most electrifying content on YouTube. Hey, with the greatest chat on YouTube. Salute the friends and family. Damn, this is a tough loss. Every time we try to get a little push behind this team, a little morale, a little let's go, y'all can do it, then they turn around and do this. 2 games in a row. How can you have faith in a team where they just so herky-jerky, just so Jekyll and Hyde? You never know what you're going to get from the Bucks. Every game is a different animal. We have nothing consistent besides being inconsistent. I'm sick of this. This is crazy. Wow. What are we doing, friends and family, with this team? Let's have a conversation. What are the real expectations? This team, I don't even know how to just take this team seriously. Are we a playing team? Are we a lottery team? Certain games, it looks like we should be a top 5 seed in the NBA in the East, and the other games look like we don't even belong to be in the NBA. Today was one of those games. The second half didn't look like we were an NBA caliber team. The wheels completely came off. I'm so frustrated. Damn, man, the Bucks. Every time we want to believe in these dudes that go around and do this every time. How bad was this game? How bad was AJ Green? Damn, you started off solid, then you didn't even score in the second half. I'm tired of the AJ Green experiment. Get him out of the starting lineup. I'm just cool. I'm cool on him in the starting lineup, y'all. I get the gravity. I get the three-point shooting, but it's just so much other stuff that he does that goes that I don't like. I just don't want him in the starting lineup anymore. Just stop it already. I don't care how much he's getting paid. It's enough. It's enough. It's just enough. We would get way more upside with Usman Garuba if y'all wasn't paying. I know the game was, bad or whatnot, but if in between the game, if you was paying attention, Usman Garuba, he can handle the rock. He can pass. He was rebounding. He would be much more valuable as our starting three than AJ Green. AJ Green is beyond limited, offensively and defensively. Usman Garuba gives us the best chance to win, period. I also want to commend Bobby Portis. He was one of the few players that played well today. As far as on offense, you already know you're not going to get nothing from Bobby on defense, but at least offense, he was there. He's one of the few people that was there offensively. This was a really bad showing, in my opinion, friends and fam. This was crazy. This was crazy. Oh, let's get to these numbers and see who in the building. Appreciate y'all tapping in early. This is crazy. Hold on 1 sec. Let me get this up here too. Hold on. All right. The Bucks lose 97 to 120. We lost by 23 points to the Chicago Bulls. We scored 8 points in the fourth quarter. Kyle Kuzma, 10 points, 4 turnovers. Miles Turner, 8 points, 3 turnovers. Kevin Porter Jr., 4-16, 1 turnover, 10 points. AJ Green, 13 points. All of that in the first half. Ryan Rollins, terrible game. 5 of 11. He did have 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 turnovers. So between Kyle Kuzma and Ryan Rollins, you pretty much got 10 turnovers, right? Bobby Portis, no turnovers, 5 rebounds, 18 points. He is by far our best player today. Cam Thomas, I thought, played solid. 3 of 11, 15 points, 3 assists. He did also have 2 turnovers. All right, friends and family, let's just get this. I'm just so irritated with just happened. 35 of 95, 37% from the field, 28% from 3, 82% from the line. We had 26 assists today, y'all. 19 turnovers. You're not gonna win with 19 turnovers. We couldn't protect the ball. We couldn't protect our school lunch if we had to. This team is 19 turnovers. Jesus Christ, man. We let Baselli's go crazy on us, and our favorite op for the Bucks, Colin Sexton, had 22. Leonard Miller, 15. Nick Richards, 11. Giddey had a triple-double. Trey Jones, 13. Yabusele, 12. They had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 people in double figures. 51% from the field. 37% from the three-point line. 70% from the free throw line. 35 assists. They had 18 turnovers as well and still blew us out. We had 19, they had 18, and they still punished us. 14 steals, 8 blocks. Let's get into these team stats. Open up the lines, and we're going to start talking about this early. I'm so frustrated. I can't believe these dudes. Ridiculous. Rebounding, 50 to 45. We started to lose that battle again. We did have more offensive rebounds, so that was good to see. 11 to 7. Assists, 26 to 34, 14 to 9 steals, 8 to 3 blocks. They won the turnover battle +1. We gave up more points off turnovers. They dominated fast break points. They doubled us in points in the paint. They just played better than us, and it's all in the first. All of this was in the second half. We just got completely annihilated and disrespected in the second half. What a terrible performance. What just happened to our team, friends and family? This is insane what just happened. Are we really a playoff team? Is this just a blip on the radar? Can we learn from this? Well, I just I want to believe in this team, and I do believe in this team, but it's just like when you guys play like this in back-to-back game, you sap all of the goodwill that you built up with the fan base. It's just gone out the window when you perform like this. We quit today, friends and family. Nothing more, nothing less. We quit. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's see who in the building. Unbelievable. We quit today, man. Damn. What up, Robert Brooks? Patricia P, what's good? Mia Kim, what's good? Trina, what's good? Salute to the queens of the chat. Daddy Commander, what's good? BKC, I see you. Simeon, I see you. Appreciate you. Dre West of the building, what up? Jay Stizzle, I see you. No Strays, I know you're going to have fun with this one. Our favorite op, what's good? Same thing, what's good? Appreciate you. Veggie Gross, I see you. Robert Walker Murphy in the building. Queens of the chat in here strong early. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, we're gonna have to chop this one up. This is a lot going on today. A lot of shame. Bibby Joseph was good. Appreciate you. Jeff Riley, Janet MOC was good. What up, Humilidon? It's been a minute. Shout out to the homie Humilidon. Puerto Rico, what up, bro? Packers fan, what's good? Appreciate you. Tony Tone, Jonathan Porter, what's good? Jonathan Hassel was good. Zeke, I see you. Make sure I holler at all the people up in here. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Relinquish was good. All right, y'all, let's get to some of these comments. I'm going to start tapping y'all in. All right, I saw somebody said this is just one game. Don't be butthurt. No, this is 2 games. We got blown out 2 games in a row. The Knicks blew us out, and now Chicago blew us out. So, yeah, I'm going to be concerned. That's all I'm going to say. What up, Karan? Appreciate you tapping in. All right, hold on. I got to ban somebody real quick. They coming in playing the games. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me ban this fool real quick. All right, we good now. Artist said the worst game in the history of the franchise. I'm not going to go that far, but this was a really bad fourth. Really bad fourth. No. Right, he said the first... I'm so frustrated, Trina. He just says whatever. He's just a politician. I'm just frustrated. No, that's true, Jeff. The Bulls didn't disrespect our whole damn team. Disrespected us. Fact, this was really terrible. Dre, bro? We scored 8 points. 8. Are you? I'm gonna tap you in, CJ. I'm gonna start tapping y'all in, man. Give me a second, y'all. What up, CJ? Hold on, we gotta get your. Let you get your internet straight. Hold on 1 second, CJ. All right, tap back in, CJ. Once you get the internet straight, bro. Tap back in. What are we doing, friends and family? What are we really doing? Is this a play-in team? I just want to know, is this really a play-in team or not? What are we doing? We were supposed to lose to the Knicks. I feel you, but were we supposed to lose to the Bulls? Let's talk about that. What up, bro? Said, we're not a real contender. I don't care if Jesus came to save us tomorrow. We just can't get it together. Come on, bro. Shots fired. And we just can't play consistent. We just don't play consistent basketball. It's just what it is. That's a fact. We might be Fugazi. All right, my boy D'Angelo was good. Very concerning. I've been concerned since Cleveland. It's some weird energy that's going on and not really locked in together. I agree with that. I agree. All right, hold on. We gonna tap in CJ. And I'm gonna tap the rest of y'all in a minute. Hold on. Go ahead, CJ. What up? Salute, CJ.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
All right, I'm gonna try to be quick because I don't know if my internet gonna,
Yeah, you good. You solid right now.
All right, so a lot of packed to the last 2 games because I tried to come here, or you can say the last game for the Knicks.
Right.
Doc Rivers, I want to start on him because I know, hold up, the team played like straight. They was on bull crap today.
Right.
They got to do something, bro, because yes, we can't get rebounds, but we can't get rebounds if we're going to run three guards against teams who are going to have wings, size, and let alone the two and the three guard are getting outsized every night. You're not going to have Ryan Rollins and AJ
Right.
Green matched up like 6'3", 6'4" every night. You're going to go up against people like, who knows, like the young bull, number 13,
Mm,
14 from the Bulls. I think is the one that just posterized Bobby Portis. I forgot his name.
Basalis.
Baselis, him, OG Ananobi, Scotty Barnes,
Right.
freaking Brandon. We can't keep doing that. And then Jang is almost like their prototype, and you don't give him minutes. And Cam Thomas, who's a scorer, we went 8 points,
In the
and
fourth
you
quarter.
don't put him in.
Right. It's crazy. It's almost like it's with malicious intent sometimes, CJ. It's almost like it's malicious intent.
Look, we have. I'm just saying, there's no reason AJ Green should have no more than 20 minutes. And I'm
Right.
not saying AJ Green is at fault because
Right.
he is just Doc Rivers, in my opinion, is putting him in let alone situations where he's just being taken advantage of. He's going against people that are twice the size of him, and let alone this is the problem with AJ Green. He don't look for his shot. There's constant times where they'll put him in action and he has a shot and he doesn't shoot it. He'll pass it up, and you can tell people on the Bucks get a little frustrated, like they want him to shoot, but AJ
Right.
doesn't shoot it. He prefers, a catch and shoot open shot.
I thought he was
But
aggressive in the
man,
first
bro,
half, and then he fell off the wagon in the second half. And the thing that bothers me, and
look,
somebody,
man.
my brother was pointing this out, AJ Green misses a lot of wide open threes, like uncontested.
From what I've heard, I think he's better with Giannis. He doesn't have to worry about all that pressure, all that where somebody's coming up in his face, because we all know when Giannis in the paint, there's about the whole team on him.
Right.
But with AJ, I just think it's a shooting slump. Same way with Gary Trent, he's been having a shooting slump, but he's on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. And I'm starting to think maybe, and this is a hot take, I think both the players and the coaches don't like. It's starting to get to where they're frustrated. I mean, I'm mainly because I haven't been on here, but I don't know the past like couple of games, even before the All Star break. There is games like this where you can see the players just give up. There's
Yeah,
no
man.
effort. Like it's almost as if like they looking at the sideline, like what's going on? Like they looking for answers. But this is a like loss right here, bro. Like you're going against a team who's already not good. They don't have no superstars, and yet you let them go what a 27-0 run against us.
That's crazy. That's
And then
crazy.
I know, and I want to say something because I've been hearing a lot of people been talking about Giannis, and this is, and I don't know, we are decent or just as barely decent when he's on the floor. It doesn't matter how many great numbers Giannis puts up. That should already tell you how mediocre we are as a team. I think we getting too comfortable letting dudes average 30, 10, and 5 with 60% shooting. I'm just saying I'm just saying we can't find a lot of guys. If you can find guys who can do something like that night
Right.
in and night out, then come on this panel or comment and say something like that,
Right.
bro. Because as much as we can say he should be on the court because his big corny ass want to go to WWE and stuff like that and not show up or even show up on the games on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, the Bucks. The problem right now, I think we got to do is just get rid of Doc Rivers. This experiment is just not working.
I
I
agree.
mean, the rotations, man, is just killing me, bro. It's
There's
it's
no
it's been a
rhyme or
problem.
reason or no consistency. He'll pull you out. You just scored 9 in a row. He'll just pull you out. Like what? There's no rhyme or reason to what he's doing. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm. And then Miles Turner, man, look,
Maybe
I
he's
want to speak about
before you go in. I just want to say he might be dealing with an injury, possibly. But go ahead.
man, injury or not, man. It doesn't mean that you could just stand there and watch the ball come towards you and act like you can't just reach your arms and grab it. Look, I'm just saying, like we got to stop with this whole like giving these people excuses, dude. Like, come on now.
Right, you're right, you're
Like
right.
we grill AJ Green because he's our great shooter. He needs to hit open shots when he's open. Come on now, you are bit. Jericho Sims is the guy who we got to play him because he can get boards,
Right,
but he's not effective enough on offense or he can space the floor.
right. That's fair.
It's a little drawback, but I don't know, man. Giannis either needs to come back or we probably not even gonna make the play-in, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he doesn't come back with the next couple of games, maybe just shut
I
it down.
think the projection said we can't. I don't think we can lose no more than like 10 games. I believe so. If we lose more than 10, it's almost as if we can just wrap it up almost.
And look, we done lost 2 in a row just like that fast. Charlotte is winning games. They're surging. We are trying.
That's another team, bro. I've been watching them.
They're
Oh
getting
my
better.
goodness. Especially that, man. We talk about who AJ Green, who Doc Rivers think he is. I don't
Yeah,
know
Kyle
what.
Cadell, yeah, he's different. He's different, bro.
I
He's
don't know,
different.
man.
And did you hear too, CJ? I just want to make sure I catch you with this. Doc said that this is their scheme for defense is the double. They're willing to allow certain threes to try to compress the paint, even though this has been happening to us. So just so we don't just blame the players, I was blaming the players initially. They're following a scheme created by Greg Buckner, the AKA the defensive coordinator. So what are we doing if they're being told to do this foolishness? It's not working. What happens? Like, we can't blame the players if they're following a scheme.
It's partially because look at the starting lineup. We got three guards. I mean, we getting out rebounded every night, and if Doc Rivers should ask himself, why are we getting out rebounded? I mean, just look at the lineup. That's
That's
all
true.
you gotta do. Just look at the lineup. Look at the size.
That's
Especially when
fair.
we played against Toronto. I mean, you can. I remember we played against Toronto, and I knew we were gonna lose that game, and I didn't come on here, and it's because we had a three-guard lineup. There are certain matchups we play against or certain teams we are going to get killed either right off the gate or it's gonna happen sooner or later within the game.
No, I agree. I agree. Just with the size alone, the rebounding, like AJ Green can't read. He's not athletic. If he could jump out the gym or something like Mac McClung, it might be a little different. But that's not the case. And the other thing with AJ Green cannot create by himself whatsoever. Like he can't do
Look, I'm gonna tell
anything
you something, bro.
besides
I
shoot the
think
three.
this is either two things need to happen, and I don't know if because I've been the main AJ Green guy. If you're
Same.
watching this or you're hearing this, bro, look for your shot. There's no way you should be standing in the corner hoping you have KPJ or somebody on the team looking for you to shoot. Get your own shot off. They're
Agreed.
targeting you every single night. You're better off making sure you can at least put pressure on the defense. If you're just going to sit there, hesitate on every action they throw you in, then it's right then and there is a problem. Because now AJ Green, how are you going to get in
Right.
rhythm when when KPJ or other guys can't get you the ball?
That's a fact. Then he's useless. If they no one can give him the ball, then he's useless. Hold on 1 second. Let me get super
Mm.
chat. Salute Jay Stizzle. Appreciate the $20 super chat. Salute. As a Bucks fan, I question the coaching, the players, effort, and ability. Giannis's commitment to this team and the organizational decisions. I'm done with this era of Bucks basketball. Damn. Damn. Let me put that up one more time and just let it chill. My man Jay Stizzle. Salute. Woo! There's a lot of smoke behind that one, friends and family. Let me know what y'all think. A lot of smoke. But I understand where that frustration comes from, bro. I get it. I get it.
Honestly, and it's mainly I think this whole season just been nothing but like drama. But it's a I want y'all opinion about Ryan Rollins. Do you think what Giannis said about the players being selfish? I think he's talking about Ryan Rollins,
I
bro.
think he
And
was. I think he was, but I do think the last couple of games Ryan Rollins has been distributing, attempting to
like
distribute the basketball.
he can. Don't get me wrong. Ryan Rollins can distribute. He can score. And I remember you had mentioned about I
Mhm.
think he's being told to score or looking
Right.
for him to score. But there are times, man, like it's like Rollins dribbling with his head down almost. Like and it's obvious like there is a guy wide open and Rollins just misses it. And there's late passes when
Right.
Rollins does. Like you
You,
gotta find him. You're a guard.
that's what Ron's got to work on his handle. Anytime he get pressed, he's giving up the ball a lot. When he's getting like defensive pressure, he doesn't react well to defensive pressure. He's definitely got to
Not
work on those handles. The only person I really
not even
trust
just
bringing the
pressure, but
basketball,
just inbound, like
it,
everything. Pressure, inbound passes, like it's just basic stuff. basic
That's it.
stuff,
The
man.
fundamentals. We just don't got the
It's just
fundamentals.
basic stuff.
We just don't
So
got the fundamentals, man.
I don't know, man. It's just right now we just got to see when Giannis comes back, or if he comes back. Because from what I've heard, I think he should be back at least doing some type of like 5v5 with the team upcoming this week. So I don't know if he's
Okay.
gonna come back and play, but at least he's doing somewhat like team, like
Right.
I don't know how they do it, but at least should be doing
He's
workouts or
practicing. He's
whatever.
practicing. Okay. All right. Yeah. We. This is just a lot because the problem is, CJ, we were starting to get a little momentum. Before the All Star break, we was coming out. We
It's
went.
Doc Rivers, bro. It's Doc. I'm telling you, it's Doc Rivers, bro. I think it's the players know they're good. I just think it's the coaching, man. I think it's the coaching because you we have the talent off the bench, but there's going to be games where I feel like when we played the Magic and Cam Thomas went off, and
Mm-hmm.
then Doc Rivers allowed him to play in the fourth quarter. It's just certain things that Doc Rivers got to get out of his way and just be like, all right, I have a player who's
Mm-hmm.
playing well than my starting player. Like it could just be like I have Cam Thomas playing better than AJ Green. Let me not put in AJ Green. Let me just sit him down real quick. Matter of fact, he can sit down the whole game and put it like that. He can sit with the Nasses. He's got to get out of his way and just be like, look, I got a hot hand. Let me just put. He's got to figure that out. And especially Jane can play. Jane should not
Oh,
have
I
60
like
minutes.
Jank, bro. He can bring
Jane
the
should have
ball
like
up.
AJ Green minutes, man.
I agree.
I'm
I
telling you, if Jane can get AJ Green minutes, if you can look at the past 5 games and you give him like Jane and AJ Green minutes, I guarantee you Jane will have more points, more assists, more rebounds, probably better deep. Trust me, man.
what up,
It's just
Bshack?
certain things that Doc Rivers got to get out of
All right,
his
hold
way.
on.
What's going on? Like, all right, I have.
Hold on. There we go. What up, Bshack? Appreciate you tapping in.
Hey, what's up,
Go.
man? I was really enjoying to hear CJ Cook, man. He's
Di-
really knowledgeable, man. He's really observant when it comes to the games, man.
Agreed. Shout out to CJ. Right.
Yeah. I was really enjoying it because I think he's spot on. Um, this is really it's disappointing. Um, because like you said, they have us on this roller coaster, and the way they're losing right now. A 24-point run.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't let that happen, man. I'm telling you right now, if I'm at the park and dude scores 10 straight points on me, he's getting hard, he's getting knocked to the ground at least one time.
Right. He just gotta slow his roll. Right.
You ain't gonna style dudes watching all over, man. You embarrassing me, nah, man. Nah. But it's crazy, man, because first of all, I saw a lot of open shots, miss. I saw shots KPJ usually hits.
Mm-hmm.
Ironically, I mean he had a bad shooting night, but he only had one turnover. He just missed shots. I don't know what's
Mm-hmm.
going on. Like the biorhythms of the team was off.
Right.
And and getting back to the defense, I heard Doc Rivers talk to the defense, and I heard someone mention the KBJ. KBJ, correct us or not, it's the game plan. We're supposed to
Right.
be stopping. We're supposed to be taking teams whose percentages are not that great and letting them shoot.
Shoot. Right.
And Doc is saying, "Well, that's the game plan, but we still want to get back out to them." Yeah, but you're putting people in scramble modes, man, and people are
Getting
getting
cooked.
wide open shots. They're getting wide open shots, and I think if something's not working, you got to change things up. I've been saying for the longest time, CJ's been talking about it. You got to go with a bigger lineup, man. It. You got a more dynamic player in Jang who can rebound, who's longer, so you have more length on the court. Who can put the ball on the floor, who can shoot over people, who can drive. On even on his passing, his line of sight is much higher than AJ Green, and so his passes are going to be more effective. Um, I'm not worried about. his inconsistency right now because the dude can't get a rhythm. He don't get enough run. When
Mm-hmm.
we first pulled him in his first couple of games, I don't think that was just luck, man. I think that was a kid that really has a lot of confidence, and Doc Rivers knows how to mess with people's confidence.
I agree.
And I just think right now, you got to just change something, man. You got to change something. Um, it's really disappointing. This type of performance to the Bulls,
Man, of
to the
all teams.
Bulls, to the Bulls, and most of the game they were outplaying the Bulls. It was close, but they were outplaying the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden,
We went
it
cold.
was just like they went cold. They couldn't stop the Bulls, and I really think that I'm with CJ, man. It's all goes back to Doc Rivers, man. It's all goes back to Doc. I think he's wasting the talent we do have. I'm not saying we have
Right.
world talent, but he's wasting the talent we do have. We were outplaying these guys, man,
A hundred
and he's
percent.
just not pulling the right strings.
Hold on 1 second. CJ muted himself. Hold on. Hold on 1 second.
No, no,
Oh, there
no.
you.
Well, mainly because I go up. I'm not trying to cut off Bshack,
Right.
but we were up 15, man, and then we just get blown out like that. It don't make sense.
Inexcusable. It's inexcusable, and you don't have a player on the team that will that has enough cachet to confront the coach.
Mm-hmm.
I always go back to Jason Kidd got Byron Scott out of there
Right.
when
The
back in
Nets.
the day when they were underperforming. He was like, "Yo, you don't got no game plan. You don't got no adjustments," and he blasted them out. Byron Scott was gone 2 weeks later, but you don't have that on the team. Doc's got so much cachet.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a ring. He's a nominee for the Hall of Fame. No, I don't think anyone in the organization, including John Horst, knows how to stand up to Doc Rivers. I think Doc Rivers is a man right now that is just doing his own thing, and Horst not gonna, he's going he doesn't have the courage to dump him during the season. He's going to wait until the off season.
Yeah.
But
That.
even just some of his comments in the post in the press conference are I mean, I still go back to when he literally said as the coach of the Bucks that Joe Embiid is the most talented player I ever coached.
Yeah. That was crazy.
So no one's checking this dude. Nobody. And it's just sad, man, because it's a helpless feeling. Um, we're not gonna have the greatest talent, so this
Mm-hmm.
talent has to play together. They have to play hard, they have to play smart to win games. There's really there's no margin for error. So coaching is a at the you need
Premium.
coach. You need at a
Premium.
premium. You need really good coaching to coach limited talent. But you can get a lot out of limited talent if you're making good coaching decisions. And we just don't have that right now. And Giannis, listen, I there was a whole lot of misinformation last live,
Mm-hmm.
but it's cool because no one was saying that um Giannis is the bum. We don't want Giannis. We're not saying all that. We're just saying that based on the way they were
We're
playing,
playing right.
it,
Move the
it'd be
ball.
nice if he come back and the ball continue to move. And the problem right now, here's the problem. If Giannis starts getting sense that this team needs me to be their hero, it increases the chances of him coming back playing the wrong way. That's my fear. I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't feel like he has to come back and save this team because that mentality is not good for his health. It's
Right.
not good for
That's true.
anything. It's not good for their playing style. So I was really hoping they would continue to play well when he came back, so he wouldn't feel like he had to do too much.
He's definitely gonna feel like he needs to do a lot. We scored 8 points in the fourth quarter. I've never seen anything like that. That was heartbreaking to watch. That we couldn't hit a shot. You see the players with their heads down. We looked like a broken team out there in the fourth quarter. We looked like a broken team. Like that was crazy. We shot 37%. When is the last time we shot that bad? And I know people say, "Oh, it was the early game." I'm tired of the excuses. Good teams win no matter what time they play. I don't care if it's a high elevation or low elevation. They get it done. We're just not a well coached or disciplined team. We just have to deal with that. And the only time we play well every once in a while when the team gets focused. We're not a team that can focus for 48 minutes, and that's a fact. That's just a fact. So we just got to live with these ups and downs until there's organizational changes and get rid of the dead weight on this team. Players like Gary Trent, respectfully, like we have a lot of we got dead weight on this team that needs to be addressed in the offseason, including the coaching staff. And one thing Doc has done that's kind of got him off the hook, he has separated, y'all paid attention, right? He separated himself from the defense. He said that his defensive coordinator is Greg Buckner. That way, he siloed himself from any criticism regarding the defense because technically that's not his role. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Doc is slick. Doc is slick. Doc is slick. And the
He
offense
feels
he could
slick.
take credit for because we could get buckets, so he could take credit for that. But the defense he has no involvement with. That's Greg Buckner. That's his defensive coordinator. So he threw that man under the bus. Doc is slick, but
Yeah, he's quick to throw people under the bus, man.
yeah,
He's quick to do that.
quick to
He's
throw
quick to
people
do
under the
that.
bus. Quick. And like you said, I want friends and family to know this team isn't awful as we played tonight. There's actual talent really on this team. They're not being utilized and they're not being cultivated correctly. What I'm saying by that is not giving the proper encouragement. I don't see Doc patting people on the back after they have a nice showing or scoring a few points in a row. I don't see him hitting Cam Thomas like good game. That's what I'm talking about. You'll go in on if they do something wrong, but what about when they playing right? I'm just so confused by Doc's tactics. I just don't know what he's doing. And then the thing on top of it is when you see something not working, why don't you adjust it? You keep coming back trying to do the same thing over and over. I was told when you try to do the same thing and over and get the same result, that's insanity. So what is going on? Why aren't we at least trying to switch it up? Are you trying to make us a lottery team? Did we win too many games in a row that we needed to be sabotaged? I'm not saying that's the case,
Yeah,
but what is going on? It doesn't make
yeah,
sense. It doesn't make
yeah. And
sense.
it's crazy that you just said that about Doc, because you literally read my mind. Because the comment I was going to say was those guys hanging their heads. See, when you have guys at this talent level, you have to put a battery in their back.
Thank
You have to
you.
make them seem like they're better than what they are. And I can just see I could just see in my mind the camera on the bench and Mark Jackson sitting in a chair and telling you guys, you are better than these guys.
Mm-hmm.
You go out there and show them, you're this and you're that, and come on, guys, let's turn this game. This game is ours. Just pumping guys up.
Right.
We need someone that can change the culture, that can really coach these guys up, that can really give them some confidence. Like Mark said with Klay Thompson and Steph before there was anybody. He said, "You all are the best shooting backcourt ever."
Right.
And I don't even know if they made an All-Star game yet. So it's like you need someone that can a franchise culture builder and changer. And Doc right now is a franchise destroyer right now.
Man.
He's actually bringing it down.
He's killing our
And
morale. He's killing his team's
the
morale.
fans are defenseless. The team is defenseless. Giannis is defenseless against Doc because I mean Doc literally put Giannis at risk the last time he played. He
Mm-hmm.
saw he was hurt and didn't pull him. So you don't even know he's going to have a minute restriction probably for the rest of the season. I doubt if Giannis plays more than 25 minutes the rest of the season until he gets to the playoffs. I doubt it.
Do you think he's
because
coming back in the next 2 weeks? I think it's gonna. I don't think he's coming back next week.
well, I sort of thought that a good target was going to be um because the Bucks have a series of teams coming games coming up on national television, and I thought he's going to come back for the Boston game.
That would have been a
You
big
know,
game tomorrow, but that's tomorrow already.
yeah, I mean, it definitely wouldn't come back tonight. I mean, today because it'd be a back to back.
Hmm.
I could see him come back on the backside of a back to back. But I mean, I don't know what the team is doing. We can't even predict these things. We don't know what the game plan is. We don't know what's really in their minds. We just don't know because if they keep losing teams like this, we ain't gonna make the
Oh,
playoffs.
I agree. I agree. And the other thing that we talk about, and CJ mentioned it also earlier, we just don't do the fundamental. We don't even communicate on defense. Hey, yo, man, go. I mean, no communication on offense or defense. They're just out there hooping, literally, with no guidance. They're pit bulls outside with no leash. They just dogs running around. Where are the owners at? It's just ridiculous with this team. I just don't get it. But it's hard to be mad at the players when the players are not put in this position to be successful. I know we go in on AJ Green. It's not a no AJ Green can't put himself at the three position. AJ Green can't force himself to have 30 minutes. That's all the coaching staff. Usman Jane doesn't want to just play 16 minutes. That's the coaching staff. You're taking somebody off of the court who can score on all three levels. Did y'all see some of the dimes that Usman Jane dropped today in the half court? Did y'all see that? If y'all don't get this man the
No.
ball in the half court, I damn near rather him bring the ball up than Ryan Rollins, respectfully. I trust Usman Jang's handles. He got a lot.
Yeah,
He got a lot of upside. He just need to be in the right environment. He just need to be in the
yeah.
right environment.
He's got a lot of tools in his bag, and he needs a coach that knows how to deal with it. But let me talk about Cam Thomas for a moment.
Mm-hmm. There we go to you, CJ.
I think Doc is leaving Cam Thomas out to dry. Because I see this dude struggling to get around taller players. He has no space to work with.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't something's different from when he first got to the team because they it's like they spread the offense
So
and
he
they
could get
gave him
one on one.
space to
Right.
work with. Now he's working around tight corners now. It's just not the same. You mean to tell me a dude this explosive, this quick, this strong, that we can't get him better shots than what we're getting him now? A guy this offensively uh gifted. Now I'm never going to claim for him to be a the highest percentage. He's a volume shooter, volume scorer. But right now, it's
Mm-hmm.
just way too hard for him to get buckets. And this is what he does. Doc Rivers is the only coach that can take a player who gets buckets and make sure he don't get buckets like he normally does.
Throw you all off your rhythm. All off of your rhythm. It's just difficult, man. How you feel about everything that's said so far, CJ? On you.
Just to piggyback on Bshack, because a lot of the points he's been saying is pretty much I've been agreeing on. I mean, the Cam Thomas, I was pretty excited when he signed here because he provided, three level versatility of
Mm.
scoring that we needed. And, of course, a game like today where we only had 8 points, you would think you will put him in the game and, kind of stop the bleeding, but no. So I don't know. I mean, I with him it's a little bit between like how does he look with Giannis or how does he look with a
Mm-hmm.
different, player around him that has a different offensive scheme, but I don't know, man. It's just everything is different, man. When we have a coach who is it's just an offensive minded coach. I mean, it would have been different. I mean, if we had Adrian Griffin with the whole Terry Scott thing, if that didn't happen, because Terry Scott was an offensive minded head coach or assistant coach, but he left after the whole fiasco. So it's pretty hard, but it's hard when you don't have spacing and let alone an offensive like set to put people around, because a lot of these people, I mean, they just going out there. figuring out
Mm-hmm.
KPJ and Ryan Rollins are the only two guys before Cam Thomas even arrived that had, their own creative shot, if that makes sense. Like their own way of, getting shots. But with Doc, man, if he don't, I'm gonna say this one more time. If he don't
Mm-hmm.
get rid of that three guard lineup, we is not going nowhere. And if Giannis
Yeah.
doesn't even come back this week, I don't even think we make the play in.
It's looking tough. And like I said before, hey, Charlotte is surging. Charlotte is out there hooping.
Yeah. 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 They really are. They have a strong team, man, and they're gonna get better and better and better. And I think if Giannis doesn't come back soon, man, well,
Wave the white flag.
we needed to beat the teams that we needed to beat, that we need to beat,
Mm-hmm.
man. We can't afford to be losing to people like teams like the Bulls. We just can't afford that. And to be winning for most of the game and then to lose it like that, to have a 15-point lead and to lose it like that,
No, no, 16. 16-point lead.
16-point lead. I mean, you got to convey to the team. Listen, when you have a team down, you have to keep them down. You have to squash them. And then when if the team goes on a run, you got to do something to stop the run, man. You
Mm-hmm.
have to do something to stop the run. Whether it's okay, change up the defense, guard them at the 3-point line, make them drive, or you can't give an NBA team the same look like
Mm-hmm.
forever.
I agree.
Did they switch up the zone at all? Did they try?
Maybe for
They
a
tried
half a
at
set.
one point, like
Yeah.
for maybe at least couple possessions, but it's not going to be working as much.
Yeah, I would say even to me, it's not about even the effectiveness. It's about this team is just rolling on us right now. We got to throw something. We got to make them think twice,
Mm-hmm.
right? When they get ready to do something, and that little hesitation might give us an advantage. But we're also going to do something about Ryan Rollins turnovers.
Oh.
Um, we thought KPJ was going to be the problem for the rest of the season with that, but he's gotten that under control. But Rollins, for some reason, um, his turnovers just way too high. He doesn't even. I don't even think his usage
Is that high for it to have that many turnovers?
calls for that. What are they coming? Are they coming mostly on passes? You think, or on dribbling?
Dribbling, a lot of dribbling and pressure. I saw a lot of dribbling. He's not handling pressure well right now.
So, as a coach, what kind of adjustment do you make? You got to get someone else bring the ball up.
Usman Jang, I'm telling y'all, he can bring the ball up. He got length, he got size, he got speed, he glides. Make the game easier. It's like I said, it's almost like Doc is.
He can go downhill too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just don't think Doc really wants us to win like that. It doesn't feel like that. Uh, I don't want to say that about anybody, like they're trying to lose, but he's not putting the best players that we have available on the court. Period. He's not putting them together. You're bringing in Cam Thomas in and out the game. He can't get into no rhythm. You're playing with Usman Jang, but yet you have your complete loyalty to AJ Green no matter what he does. It's like, how do you expect players to feel? Well, where's Pete Nance? Pete Nance is gone again. We forgot
He's
about
gone
Pete
again.
Nance. He's gone
He's gone
again.
again.
What?
He's
That is
gone
crazy.
again.
That is crazy. Hold on, let me get these super chats real quick. Shout out to No Strays ENT, our favorite op. Don't worry, y'all. Giannis said he almost 200%. Come on, bro, relax. Appreciate the $2 super chat, Veggie Gross. Salute. I mean, like Pete Nance is going to get another quality big that knows the job, that can screen properly. Like I said, like Doc is almost has malicious intent with this team. And I don't want to say nothing like that, but it's just how it feels. I'm gonna go to you, CJ, then the Bshack. Go ahead, CJ.
Pointing them head out. But
Uh,
the Pete Nance thing is funny because we were actually winning, and we're on. I think we're going on like a 4-game winning streak when he was playing, and this is when Miles Turner was dealing with his calf or his like
mm-hmm.
little injury. and then he was at one point playing better than both him and Bobby. And then all of a sudden he's on the bench. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It could get to a point where they saw he was playing good. He's like, nah, he got to sit him down.
Yeah,
I
sit him
don't
down.
know.
Right, play it
They
too.
do
He
that.
too smart. Sit him
He
down.
too smart, and Pete
Right.
Nance, he can shoot and he can pass. So and it's not like he can't shoot; he can also pass. So I don't know what happened to him being out of the lineup, which is yeah,
You're
I don't
punishing
know,
him for
man.
good. It's like being punished for good behavior. I didn't do nothing wrong. You still getting grounded. What? Like what? Like what happened? What are we doing here? This is insane. And I don't know what the thing. I don't want to get into this before we get out of here. I got cook some dinner for my daughter. But what are we doing with this Boston game tomorrow? We don't have any time to kind of dwell on this blowout. We got a team tomorrow that shoots the lights out in the Boston Celtics. If I don't see a defensive change against the Boston Celtics that we know shoots threes, then we officially will know that Doc Rivers is our main op. He will be our main op. There's no way you play this doubling defense against the Celtics because they will eat you up. They will eat you up. Period.
So who the Celtics start? Um, the Celtics.
Brown, Derek White, who else? Let me think. No strays. Who was y'all starters? We'll see tonight. They play
That's Peyton
Philly
Pritchard
tonight.
start, or does he come off the bench?
Who?
Peyton Pritchard,
I
does he
think
come
he's
off
been
the bench?
starting recently. I think he's
He is.
been
I've been
starting.
seeing he's been killing.
Killing. Yeah, he's everything we want AJ Green to be.
Dude, hey,
Everything we
I'm just
want
saying
AJ Green to
that
be.
boy Peyton Pritchard be green on Prize Picks, so that's why I know. Shoot.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
so I don't think the Celtics play all their players. Um, they started Hauser last game.
Mm-hmm.
Quetta, I don't know who that is. Derek White, Jalen Brown, Baylor,
Look at it. All these
Shearer.
randos. These are all randos.
The thing about it is, let's say Pritchard is a starting point guard, whoever is a starting point guard. You gonna put AJ Green on Derek White or Jalen Brown?
Jalen
That
Brown is
can't
playing on the
happen.
MVP level right now. Let's be clear too. Jalen Brown
I
is playing
mean,
like an MVP.
listen, you got to start Jane against the
Oh,
Celtics, but it's not going to happen because Doc Rivers thinks that AJ Green is, I don't know, Mr. Basketball. I don't get it. I don't know what he sees in that kid, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's affirmative action. I don't know what it is, but listen. Um, right now, I want Pronte to hear this.
shout out to Fronte.
I want Giannis to come back now. Um, I don't know what it's going to really do for the team. Maybe it'll be a different dynamic with the players we added. But I don't want to see Giannis like I just saw it released a couple of days ago. He's on the sneaker shopping with Complex.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know we had time to do that at the All Star game, but he did that too. Giannis was everywhere during All Star weekend. I don't want to see him at no wrestling matches. Come on, man. You gonna play? You gonna play? Man, you told Malika Andrews at the All Star game. I feel like I'm 100% right now. So we know we slow rolling it. We know we slow rolling it. But if you want this team to have a chance for the playoffs, he kind of needs to play now.
Careful. Mm-hmm.
He kind of needs to play. So I don't know if they're gonna continue to play with their food, but they something needs to happen because these last two losses were bad.
Bad.
Wait,
Bad.
now, mind you, the Knicks whipped up on the Spurs today.
Mm-hmm.
So the Knicks, they may be getting ready to go on a run, but we should never have lost this game today.
Yeah.
Very
The Knicks is a
disappointing.
whole different animal than that. That's a top 3 team in the East.
Yeah.
They down there with us, but they made us look like we don't even belong.
Hey, I gotta bounce,
All right.
y'all.
All
I'm
right,
gonna catch
CJ.
y'all, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you,
It's a
CJ.
good
All right,
chatting.
bro.
All right, man.
Yeah, let me just move these screens around real quick. Hold on, Bshack. Hold on 1 second before we get up out of here. All right. This is just I don't even know what to say, Bshack. This was just a disgraceful performance. I'm scared of what's gonna happen tomorrow against the Boston Celtics. I mean, like, this is wild.
It's gonna be a Boston massacre
It
if we
could
don't.
be. It could be.
Like Michael Jackson said, they're gonna be blood on the dance floor,
Mm.
man. I mean, we 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 have to maybe overnight. Maybe they'll get up for a better team. Maybe they'll
That's what
get
I'm
up.
hoping. That's what I'm
I
hoping.
mean, for some reason, they had the audacity, once they were up on the Bulls, to feel like, oh, we got this on lock when they
Mm.
didn't. So maybe they'll come with a different mindset against Boston. Let's hope.
Let's hope. Yeah, we're gonna have to spin the block tomorrow. Appreciate you, Bshack. Oh, check your IG too, Bshack. I sent you a message about something. So check that.
Okay.
And we're gonna spin the block tomorrow, y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Appreciate you tapping in. We're gonna get to one more caller, then we're gonna get up out of here. Appreciate you, Bshack.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Salute Bshack. South Florida's finest in the building. Hold on 1 second. We'll get Greg in here. All right, Greg. What's good,
Well,
bro?
salute, Emra.
What's going on, bro? So what you think about today's game, man?
Please take what's his name off the starting lineup. Put Cam
AJ
Thomas.
AJ Green. No, we can't put
Yes.
Cam Thomas in there either. He too little. We got to put in Usman Garuba. Hey, put a camera back. It's like you looking at it with your eye. There you go. There you go. Right. There you
I
go.
apologize.
Yeah, just down a little bit. There you go. Right there. There you go. You good.
Put
You
in
good.
Usman Chain.
Yeah. That's who
I'm about
need
to
to.
do that.
Yeah, because he gonna give us some size, some length. He can dribble the ball. He can shoot. When we're going against these bigger teams, AJ Green is just too much of too deficient defensively to really help us. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm gonna tap you in
Facts.
too, here, Jeff. But then I gotta get up out of here in a minute, bro. So I'm gonna let y'all get y'all bars off. My daughter over here looking at me crazy, so I'm gonna let you go ahead, Greg. We gonna go to you next, Jeff. Go ahead, Greg.
Like I said, put in Usman Chain. Get rid of Doc Rivers.
There we go. There we go.
Bring somebody that knows what they know what they doing.
Right. Exactly. That's it. But I think we just gonna have to suffer through this season. I don't think any more changes will be made this season. So we just gonna have to let it do what it do and just kind of see what happens. Tomorrow I'm nervous. We play Boston, and that's a great 3-point shooting team. But with our philosophy, they could shoot 60% from three. So we gonna go
Facts.
see that on you, Jeff.
Okay, I got 2 points. First point is Giannis is with the team. If
Okay.
he's not on the bench, he's in the training room training with the trainer so he can be ready to play.
Okay.
And point two is Pete Nance. He's on a two-way contract. He can't play many minutes. He only has like 14 games left to play out of 50 in the season. It's not on a minute thing, it's a game thing.
This is crazy. Why isn't he signed? Thank you for that
He's not
information.
he's not going to be signed because of Usman Jane.
Oh,
If
that's
they
right.
didn't
Okay.
if they didn't trade for Usman Jane, he would have been elevated to a regular standard contract.
Okay.
Plus, they're not going to get rid of Ajax.
Mm.
Somebody a few weeks ago saying that they're going to cut
Or
Ajax and put Nance in there in the Ajax spot, but they're not doing that. They're going to renegotiate both of their contracts at the end of the season.
okay. Okay. And then what you think
And
about
all it
tomorrow? And then what you think about tomorrow too after you finish that? Go ahead, Jay.
whitewash.
We look bad,
No,
don't we? We look bad.
no, no strays whitewash.
I can't. No strays is gonna be active in the chat tomorrow. Very active. But yeah, I'm gonna have to
I
get up out
I
of here, y'all.
I
I
hate to I
appreciate you.
hate to say that I
Right.
hate to say that about the Celtics because I hate them,
Right.
but
But
they're gonna mop the floor with us tomorrow because we just quit today.
maybe we'll get up for a good team though. Usually for a quality team, we put our best foot forward. We'll see. I just we're
We would have
different game to
we would have
game.
we would have did that Friday against the Knicks.
I'm just trying to get some positive spin, Jeff. Every game is different. We gonna see what happens, Jeff. All right, Greg. All right, Jeff. She is staring at
All
me.
right.
She is hungry. All right, y'all. All right, Greg. Appreciate you tapping in. All right, Jeff.
Already.
All right, go. All right, y'all. Damn, we got our head beat. Luna, come here. Uh, tough loss. Tough loss, friends and family. Appreciate y'all tapping in. She want to say, come say hi. You can come say hi now.
Hi.
Okay, you good now?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, y'all. She wanted to say hi before we got up out of here, so I let her say hi. Thank you, Luna. All right, y'all. I gotta go back dinner. I appreciate y'all tapping in. We spinning the block again tomorrow. After the Boston game, tap in, comment, like, subscribe, share the electrifying content. This is the Bucks podcast that moves the needle. We are the #1 Bucks podcast on YouTube with the #1 chat. Like I said, we move the needle. If you're watching today and you're in this live, you are part of this friends and family community that we're building here. So we're doing something big here. Stay supporting. Like I said, we the best in the business. Comment, like, subscribe, share the electrifying content. Go. Daddy ordered some food.